The ongoing FIFA World Cup 2026 has delivered thus far some of the greatest performance in history. And the game between Canada and Qatar at BC Place was one for the record books. The atmosphere inside BC Place in Vancouver was nothing short of electric. It was match day 2 in Group B, and co-hosts Canada were facing off against Qatar. Both nations entered the pitch with the exact same burning ambition to secure their first ever victory at the men's FIFA World Cup finals. With nearly perfect football weather on Canada's scenic west coast, the stadium was transformed into a roaring sea of red as Canada delivered an incredible 6-0 victory. Watch this!
And after the co-hosts kicked off proceedings in Toronto, they will now remain in Vancouver for their final 2 group games. British Columbia, a sea of red right now. This place, BC Place, the venue for the opening and closing ceremony of the 2010 Olympic Winter Games. Today, though, it has been overtaken by those in red, hoping that today is the day they'll see their side win at a Men's World Cup for the very first time.
Be watching, and in Canada especially, it's important, Canada put on a good performance today, inspire the next generation and capture many more hearts of these Canadian fans.
10,000 supporters marching from downtown Vancouver to BC Place over the... Well, here we go then. Qatar became just the second host nation to get knocked out in the group stage. Looking for Buchanan, but that'll be shepherded behind by Ahmed and behind for a goal kick.
Yeah, just a little bit more patience needed, I think.
Winston's got time to line up the cross. It's off of Ahmed and behind for the first corner of the contest. Cross. There's a man over on the ball. The first. Afif looking to try and make things happen. He skips away from Cornelius, and the Canadian defender brings him down, and that's going to be a set piece to Qatar and the first booking of the contest.
Yeah, Afif does well here, just cuts inside, moves his body weight to the left, cuts inside. Cornelius doesn't move his feet quick enough and gives away the foul.
25 yards, deflects off the wall and behind for a corner to Qatar.
Another opportunity for Qatar to just keep putting the pressure on.
And there's a triangle from Canada. Buchanan takes the tumble. Ahmed concedes the free kick. Ahmed, but he'll never get there. And now it is time for the hydration break. So midway point of the first half then, it is Canada who have the lead, and they're good value for it, Casey Stoney.
Yeah, I thought Qatar started quite brightly, had a couple of transition moments where they caused a little bit of panic in the Canadian back four, but since then I think Canada have took control.
Wonderful run from Buchanan, who made his way from out wide through the middle. Just appeared from nowhere, didn't he?
Yeah, I think
it is Almoez Ali, and it's over the bar.
oh, the Canada players are certain something happened in the box there.
Cornelius is still down in the box. For Larin with the header, brilliant save, but it's bundled in, and it's Jonathan David again. Oh, Canada are cooking up something special. Jesse Marsh have delivered.
قصيرة الصليبة والعرضية تتحول إلى خارج الملعب إلى الركلة ركنية. ركلة ركنية. وهذه المباراة الثانية في هذا الملعب، سيحتضن أيضا مباراة منتخب مصر.
Flag stays down. It's a World Cup hat-trick on home soil for Jonathan David. Canada's all-time leading scorer gets his third in stoppage time. And Canada make it 6.
The ongoing FIFA World Cup 2026 has delivered thus far some of the greatest performance in history. And the game between Canada and Qatar at BC Place was one for the record books. The atmosphere inside BC Place in Vancouver was nothing short of electric. It was match day 2 in Group B, and co-hosts Canada were facing off against Qatar. Both nations entered the pitch with the exact same burning ambition to secure their first ever victory at the men's FIFA World Cup finals. With nearly perfect football weather on Canada's scenic west coast, the stadium was transformed into a roaring sea of red as Canada delivered an incredible 6-0 victory. Watch this! Qatar started brightly, creating a few dangerous transition moments that caused early panic in the Canadian backline. They even earned a dangerous free kick just 25 yards out after drawing a tactical foul. However, Canada quickly took complete control of the pitch. Their fluid attacking movement repeatedly exposed gaps between the Qatari center-backs and fullbacks. The breakthrough came via a clinical penalty. Though Qatar's Homam Ahmed was handed a yellow card, Canada's attack was only just getting started. Shortly after, Canada completely turned the match into a showcase of absolute dominance. Jonathan David proved to be unstoppable, bundling in a rebounded header from Sile Larin to make it 3-0 before the teams even reached halftime. The Canadian side was cooking up something truly special on home soil, leaving the Qatari defense completely unable to track the relentless runs into the penalty box. The intense competitive nature of the game soon took a darker, highly physical turn in the second section of the match. Frustrations boiled over as late challenges began flying in, leading to multiple bookings. The stadium went silent during a serious incident involving Ismail Kone, who suffered a severe injury following a harsh tackle by Madibo. Players from both sides instantly put their hands on their heads in shock, waving the medical team onto the pitch as the gravity of the situation became clear. Despite the emotional setback, Canada refused to take their foot off the gas pedal. They continued to carve through the opposition, adding goal after goal to their tally. The historic masterclass was capped off in dramatic fashion during stoppage time. Jonathan David timed his run perfectly to beat the offside trap, slotting home his third goal of the match to complete a magnificent World Cup hat-trick on home soil. When the final whistle blew, Canada walked away with a stunning 6-0 victory. It was an unforgettable performance that inspired the home crowd and firmly established their presence on the global stage. What did you think of Jonathan David's incredible hat-trick? Can Canada carry this unbelievable momentum deep into the tournament? Drop your predictions in the comments below, smash that like button, and subscribe for more World Cup updates.